What's up, guys? It's Jinzer and I'm back with another video. This is because there is a bunch of new information out, seeing to as they balance the game in August here. Basically, not directly, but pretty much sent a nerf to the healer. Now they once again deploy air traps, and they also, I guess that's the only thing that they did there. But that really hurts like the mass bowler attacks. I mean, it's not really fun to do mass bowler attacks, to be honest, so I'm kind of half glad they did it. But here, I want to show you something I've been working on. Now, I'm not working on, I'll close that. I wasn't the one working on this. It's a strategy that's out there. I seem to have misplaced my beer. Anyhow, I've been looking for something to replace Mass Bowler or Queen Wako Vaho at the Town Hall 10 level. Not much information out there. Most of it is Town Hall 11 related, as far as bowler miner hybrid attacks. And the big difference there is you have the Grand Warden. Now I want to scroll up here. I'll show you the army comp. I got a few. Let's see where I tried. Okay, so prototypes. My brother, he is a Town Hall 9.5. So he was a max Town Hall 10, or max Town Hall 9 rather. I have now level 2 miners. I have a max Queen, a level 32 King, and I will pause it so you can see my army comp here. Nope, not okay. So there's my army comp. I got 2 baby dragons. It only says 1 down there because I have 1 deployed already. They're just to create a little funnel. Then I have 22 miners, 2 giants, 2 wizards, 4 wall breakers to get through the first layer of walls, and 14 bowlers. I have 5 more bowlers and a giant in my clan castle. 1 jump, 3 heal, and 1 rage. The rage is for the kill squad. The healers are for the miners. The jump is to get the troops deeper into the base. Now, if this army composition is highly adaptable. I'll show you a fail on Hammerhawk on a base that is just a ring base, and on that base you can use a small queen walk with the healer still, just maybe 3 healers, just a small queen walk, not a lot of damage coming to her, but that'll work out to get you funneled into the infernos. When you have infernos, you need your bowler hero kill squad to get to an inferno tower and take it out. Now, this is relatively easy here. I'm going to play this. Now, what you do is you set a little funnel. I use 2 baby dragons to create my funnel here that leaves the elixir drill, the elixir collector, and that barracks. To create a little funnel, I use a whiz. I drop down all my bowlers. I drop in the wall breakers to get going in. King's going in, Queen's going in. Set the jump. Now, watch my miners. This is just a friendly challenge, so there's not like a war CC going on or anything like that. I'm going to send the miners. As that's going on through the top left of the base here, through the top right of the base, I'm sending my miners to just sweep that bottom half, and just watch how quick work they make of this bottom of the base here. Now, the main threat is wizard towers whenever you're talking about miners, and that's because they can damage multiple units at once, especially when the wizard towers are, you know, maybe there's a double giant bomb next to them like there was in this instance. However, the wizard tower was taken out, then the double giant bomb triggered. That can do a little bit of damage. Just have the heal down. There's really no stopping the miners. Even at level 2, that's fairly low level. Obviously, at Town Hall 11, you can get level 3 and level 4. But look how many I have left here. I'm just going to fast forward it. Just look how many there are. There's no defenses left on this base. My queen's full health. I still have a bowler hanging out in there. Why he's beating on that wall, I have no idea. He could have just walked through the other one, but he did. So fairly simple. That was another 9.5. Now we're going to go to Hammerhawk. I struggled with him here. I couldn't get my bowlers funneled. It took a little figuring out, but I did. Here we go. So this is the base I was trying and failing on. Now my objective here get rid of these army camps. Same army composition. I didn't change a single thing to this army composition. No freeze spells. I didn't drop the jump for another heal. Nothing like that. I just, while everything was distracted by the dragon, I dropped in a couple wall breakers, opened up that wall, dropped the jump early. That was my big downfall earlier. It was causing my king to walk back outside of that compartment instead of beating through a wall. So everything's going in. The rage is down. The inferno's down. Now right over here, there come the miners. They come adjacent to where the kill squad is. So you can see the kill squad's kind of fading to the north. My queen joined my miners down here, which is perfectly fine. But you can see how long I hold back the heal spells. Look at the miners. Their health is hardly touched at this point. There's really nothing that can do a whole lot of damage at once to them. That Expo gets so confused that instead of switching from miner to my queen, it literally still looks for the miners as they burrow back underground. So I still have only used one heal. I'm going to use another one here because I have that wizard tower to deal with. So everything's kind of going smooth. You can't. The one thing about this attack is you can't really tell how many miners you have left. As you can see here, I have a max Wiz Tower. Well, a max Town Hall 10 Wiz Tower. I have an Expo. I have a max Inferno Tower. I mean, there's a lot that can potentially go wrong. There's a max Tesla in there. Fortunately, as you can see, the Inferno Tower does not do a whole lot of damage to a max queen. I just get in there, take it out real quick. She, fortunately for me, walks her way north, takes out that mortar. My miners are taking quite a bit of beating here from that Tesla and that Wiz Tower, but there's plenty of them out of range. My queen's going to actually clean up the inside of this base. It's kind of lucky, but without changing anything in the army comp, I went from basically hitting a Town Hall 9 with bigger heroes to hitting a Town Hall 10 and taking care of the base handily. I mean, there's nothing left. It's gone. No defenses. Okay, so you get that idea. Now we're going to go straight over to war. I took that same army, came in at this base here, took me a little figure, and I wanted to get both of the heroes on my way through. So I funnel with those drags up there. You can see where I'm going, right in between them. Same situation. Use the drags, drop down the bowlers and the CC, wall breakers in. The reason I take 4 wall breakers is right there. That cannon, the new upgrade to the cannons, will actually take out a max level wall breaker in one shot. It used to actually not do that. The black cannons would not. The red cannons were what you needed. My jump was a little late here, but it still got the job done. I got everything in there. The king does die, but here come the miners right now. You see them up there at the top. This is important. You want to start the miners at the very beginning. You saw that army camp was still up there. You want to start them just like you start the hogs at the end of the ring. You don't want to be starting them in the middle. I kind of hit like a little bit of a panic button. Fortunately, since my bowlers did not go inside the base, I was able to save that rage, and I used it here where I'm encountering this Tesla farm. But you can see there's nothing actually really doing much damage. Now, if these two were Wiz Towers down here instead of Archer Towers, that might have made a difference, because those storages take a long time to get through, even for a bunch of miners. So if I had a Wiz Tower beating on me the whole time without a heal, even though I do have a heal in the bag and I do save that heal through this raid, that could have really done some damage to me, but you'll see it does not. There's really nothing to stop me at this point. Somehow some miners got over to that side. They crossed through the middle, I guess. And, I mean, they just destroyed the base. I still have that heal left over. That's going to be used on my next attack. I'm basically cooking the same army, because there's no point not to. So that's going to be the strat for now. We've got a live attack. I'll play that in the background. DW probably won't be happy that I'm doing so, but that's alright. But that's going to be about the strat for now. No more real elaborate queen charges, queen walks, because it is a significant nerf. I mean, you can still use the queen walk strat, but it's going to have to be used more abbreviated. And it's hard at the Town Hall 10 level to figure it out, to really pick a spot to do so. So I guess since we're in here, I'm not going to short you on this guy, on this attack here. I'm going to actually just watch this. And actually, that's the end of the attack. He does have 18 more, I guess, but at this point, I assume he's panicking. He's kind of putting everything in the same spot. Let's see what he does. Shockingly, I think it might end up all right. It really depends on where this last giant bomb is and what he has left. If he has the heal left, he should not use his heal while that king's down there. I don't know why he hasn't used his king. I guess he's just using him for cleanup. That's fine. That's where the bomb's going to be, but let's see if his hogs get there before... this is going to be close. He doesn't have the hogs. It's not going to happen. Use too many hogs to get in there and trigger those bombs. But he'll be frustrated. But I think he has more attacks anyhow this war. So I'm going to be bringing you more of the bowler miner attacks because I'm going to play this in the background because it is the new meta, and we'll see what happens here in September if they further nerf the miners. But here's an example actually. While we're in here, Buck, Wolf, myself, Prototype, we've been 3-starring Town Hall 10s with bowler and with mass bowler attacks and the healers, 6 healers usually, and just watch. This is not a Town Hall 10 attack. I mean, it's a Town Hall 10, but there's no Infernos. Yeah, it's unfortunate that his bowlers up there walked on him. I'm sure the attack would have been a lot smoother if they had not. But look in the core here. There's one healer because one went down to a Seeking Air Mine. That one's getting dropped right there. So now he has no healers left in the core. He has healers on the outside, and fortunately, most people... Oh, there goes a healer up here at the top to a Seeking Air Mine. But there's a lot of this base left. There goes the last healer up there to more Seeking Air Mines. So now he has no healers on the right. And that poses a huge problem. If he didn't have his queen in the core there, taking out that wizard tower and a few other buildings on her own, I mean, not having them healers, and there's no healers over to the left here either because that air D took them out, that could really pose a problem. As you see, there's still a ton of bowlers left, but if there were healers on them, there's nothing to stop them. So I get it. I understand why they nerfed the healer. Problem is for me, it looked as though they wanted to keep the healer the way it is because the hybrid attacks, the way you can split your kill squad, send your queen one way, bring your king in another way, use Go Vaho along with it. It was just a fun hybrid attack, and they kind of took it away. But we're going to move on, and we're going to start with this bowler miner attack. So be expecting some more of that as I develop new strats and show you just more bases, more variations of the attack, because you really can switch up the army comp quite a bit. But anyhow, thank you guys for tuning in. This is your boy Yinzer, and I'm out.